students, I am Sumathi. I am working in G.K.Jain school. Today I teach the lesson for 9th standard social science, ancient civilization. Civilization. What is civilization? Civilizations are relatively complex social system. Civilizations are relatively complex social systems. Civilization is an advanced organized way of life. Civilization is an advanced organized way of life. Now we see the chart. Early civilization. What is early civilization? Civilization is seen as an advanced organized way of life. As civilizations began to take shape, huge buildings were built, the art of writing developed, and science and technology contributed to the betterment of society. So science and technology is contributed to the betterment of society. It's mean the early civilization or civilization. There are three types of civilization we discussed in this lesson. Number 1 Egyptian, number 2 Mesopotamian, number 3 Chinese. Egyptian. First we take the Egyptian civilization. As one of the oldest civilization is known for its monumental architecture, agricultural, arts, science and crafts at a very early age. The Egyptian civilization depended upon the flow of Nile River. The flow of Nile River. And hence Egypt was called as the gift of Nile. Pharaohs. What is pharaohs? The Egyptian king was known as the pharaoh. The Egyptian king was known as pharaoh. Mummies. The preserved dead body is called the mummy. The Egyptians had the tradition of preserving the dead bodies using natron salt, a combination of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonates. The preservation process is called mummification. Viziers. What is viziers? Viziers were the high officials who administered territories under the direction of pharaohs. Next one is agriculture and trade. What is the condition of agriculture and trade in the Egyptian civilization? The Egyptians excelled, cultivated wheat, barley, millets, vegetables, fruits, papyrus and cotton. They domesticated cattle, sheep, goat and pigs. The Egyptians had trade relations with Lebanon, Crete, Phoenicia, Palestine and Syria. Gold and silver and ivory were imported. Art and architecture. The Egyptians excelled in art and architecture. The pyramids are massive monuments built as tombs of mourning to the pharaohs. Religion. Egyptian religions. Egyptian practiced polytheism among some of the gods of Egyptian. The sun god was called Aman. The sun god called Aman. Philosophy, science and literature. Egyptian civilization excelled in science, literature, philosophy, astronomy, mathematics and measurement system. Sundial, water clock and glass were developed by Egyptian civilization. Next we will move on to Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamia refers to the religion of Iraq and Kuwait in West Asia. Its geographical condition in The Greek language, meso means in between. Meso means in between. And Potomac means river, in between the rivers. The northern part of Mesopotamia is known as Assyria and the southern part is called Babylonians. Sumerians and Babylonians are the Mesopotamian civilization peoples. The oldest civilization in Mesopotamia belonged to the Sumerians. The Sumerians were the contemporaries of the people of Indus and Egyptian civilizations. Babylonians, the Semitic people called Amorites from the Arabian desert, moved into Mesopotamia. They were known as Babylonians. As they established a kingdom and made Babylonian its capital. Food and agricultural condition of Mesopotamian peoples. Agriculture was the main occupation of the Mesopotamians. They developed irrigation system. Mesopotamians developed the irrigation systems for ensuring availability of water for agriculture and cultivated wheat, barley. Next, they domesticated cattle, sheep, goat, fish was part of their diet. Art. The Mesopotamians' artists included sculptures in stone and clay. A few paintings from the Mesopotamians have survived today. Science. The Mesopotamians excelled in maths, astronomy and medicine. They developed concepts of multiplication, division and cubic equations. The numerical system based on 60 was conceived by them. They were ones to formulate the 60-minute, 1 hour, 24 hours per day and 360-degree circles. The Sumerian calendar had 7 days in a week. They created the water clock, lunar calendar based on the movement of the moon. Chinese. Next we will see the Chinese civilization. China has two major rivers. One is known as Awango, that is called Yellow River, and other is called Yangtze River. The Yellow River known as the sorrow of the China since its course and caused frequent floods. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China was the wonders of the world, was a massive effort undertaken for the protection of China from the Mongols. Philosophy and literature. Chinese poets and philosophers such as Liu Tzu, Confucius contributed the development of Chinese civilization. Liu Tzu was the master archive keeper of Chao state. Confucius was the famous among the Chinese philosopher Confucius. Chinese script. Chinese developed a writing system for an early time. Initially it was converted in a symbol form. Chinese contributions. Writing system was improved. Invention of paper. Then opening of Silk Road. Invention of gunpowder. Thank you, children.